come with me in the airplane. You're in the airplane, and you're looking at the instrument panel, and you're flying in the clouds, and you can't see a thing. Imagine that you are born deaf, profoundly deaf. If you've never heard anything in your life, how is it that you can fly airplanes? How is it that you can hear people teach you how to talk? I am that person.
The guy just flat out blew me away. One of the best speeches I've ever heard. He's funny, poignant, and he's lived it. That's what people are saying about Stephen Hopson, a passionate and entertaining speaker whose message of overcoming adversity comes from his heart and his own experience. Deaf since birth, Stephen never let his disability become an obstacle to achieving his dreams and reaching his goals. In February of 2006, Stephen became the world's first instrument-rated deaf pilot, a dream which began in childhood.
When I was 4 years old, I begged my mother to take me to the airport so I could watch planes take off and land. Did you ever do that? Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Remember, I'm 4 years old. My mother would park her car by the fence, and I would be so eager because I wanted to be a pilot. So I would hop out of the car, and I would run up to the fence, and I would put my fingers on that little on the wires of the fence, and I would wait for a plane to come out. The minute a plane came out, I would put my head on the hood of her car, like this. And then I would wait for an airplane to take off. And as soon as that plane took off, the car would vibrate. Now, have you ever put your hand on a watching machine? That's how I felt. That's how I heard the airplane. It's been a dream come true for me. I've wanted to get this instrument rating for a long time. And now I can fly blind and deaf. I'm not flying in the clouds. It's like freedom. It's freedom. That's what it is. It's all about freedom.
With his high-energy, warm-hearted style, Stephen Hopson, a gifted storyteller, unpacks the steps to overcoming adversity, which he calls the HERE principle. Have a passion. Entertain the possibilities. Act on your intuition. Remember the people who helped you.
Without passion, you can't go anywhere. You're stuck where you are. But with passion, you'd be amazed at how doors of opportunity open up for you.
Along the way to becoming a pilot, Stephen's passion opened up another door of opportunity, which led him to become a successful broker on Wall Street with Merrill Lynch. But there were obstacles along that path as well.
In order to overcome adversity, you need to be able to trust your instincts. I saw an advertisement in the paper for stockbrokers. And I thought, well, what a good career change that might be. So I called up the guy for an interview. I had the interview with the vice president. I walked into his office. I was really nervous. I was intimidated. The office reeked of wealth. I met with him for 20 minutes. He said, okay, you are to meet with 12 people on my floor. Each and every one of them said you're not going to make it. You're better off with a 9-to-5 job. 80% of the people failed within the first year. Go back home. That's what they told me.
Stephen disregarded those discouraging words, and when he once again found himself in the vice president's office, he acted on his intuition.
I looked at him in the eye, and I said, sir, if you don't hire me, you'll never know what I can do for this firm.
Stephen got the job, but with one final condition.
He said, we'll train you for 3 months. We'll give you a little salary. And then at the end of 3 months, you have to take a 250-question examination. If you fail by 1 point, you're out.
Stephen passed that exam, And over the next 4 years, he achieved national recognition, earning a six-figure salary as his personal sales increased by over 1,700%. But there was something more, a broader goal and purpose for his life, which came to him with instant clarity on a vacation trip to the ocean.
I had to get away for a while. Remember, I was a stockbroker at the time, and I had to get away, you know. I mean, there was a lot of pressure, and I just needed a little bit of sun, and a little bit of water, and a little bit of sand. Okay, I needed a little bit of a tan, too. So I went away, and there I was on the beach. It was a gorgeous day, and I was reading a book. And then it happened. Out of the clear blue, my eyes flew open. It was a revelation. I just knew that my life purpose was to become a speaker and an author.
Since that decisive moment on that beach, Stephen has shared his inspiring story through the medium of television and radio, as an author, and has spoken to hundreds of organizations of all ages all across America, and has never looked back, except to remember the people who helped encourage him along the way. People like his fifth grade teacher.
And then Mrs. Jordan made a grand entrance into my life. She was a larger-than-life woman with the salt and pepper hair, and eyes that I swore twinkled. Have you ever had someone in your life that you wanted to be so much a part of? People who are that powerful? She was that powerful. One day, she had a question for the class, and I'm sitting there. Let's go back to the 1970s. I'm wearing bell-bottom pants. Horrible. Never again. So there I am, she had the question. And I raised my hand, hoping that she wouldn't call on me. She called on me. Remember, she's a larger-than-life woman with a lot of attitude. Stephen, that's right! Wow, because of Mrs. Jordan, she changed my life at that moment.
That's right, Stephen. It became a personal mantra, as a reminder of the power and impact one person can have on another. Yvonne Noble of Boston University writes, I have read over 400 student evaluations of your presentation, with comments like, bring him back, please, the best, truly inspiring, and he made me feel like I could achieve anything I want. You captured the hearts and attention of every single audience member.
Most times you hire a speaker, it's the same speech that they've done 50 times in the last, 4 months. Stephen's was not that way. He was different in the respect that he took the time to actually get to know what First Communications was and what they represented, and tailored his presentation to fit what we were looking for.
You have dreams like me. You have ambitions like me. I'm just like you. I didn't really do anything more than what you're capable of doing. The only thing is to be able to embrace change.
This is Howard Putnam. Stephen Hopson has faced adversity all of his life, and he has been successful against adversity over and over again. And today he is speaking, he is writing, and he is available for your group or your team. If you have goals and expectations that you want to exceed, be it your management team, your supervisors in the plant, or your sales force, Stephen has a story to tell that will help you exceed your goals.
My belief is that if I can make a difference in your life, if I can touch you in a way that you feel that you're able to overcome adversity, then I have done my job.
Stephen Hopson, a man of integrity who has overcome great adversity with great passion. He will inspire you and your organization to transform adversity into an opportunity for success.